Well, good evening. Here we are again with our one of our special conference, still remaining on the concept of Botticelli, but because Professor Michele Primavico has new ideas and he just coming back from Amsterdam, and he find some association with Johan Vermeer, the great painter from Holland. And please, Professor Michele Primavico, we are glad here in New York, very close to the Museum of Guggenheim, to listen to your new ideas, and we hope that soon or later we will have this conference even in Guggenheim, even if we were already there, but we won't go back. Please, Professor Michele Primavico, can you explain us what is the relationship between these two great painters?
Well, thank you. Good evening. I'm glad to be back in New York because I just come from Amsterdam. I get jet lag, and this time my leg erano buono perché sono due hostess. They were two hostess from Amsterdam, and we know when we are talking about legs of Amsterdam, we are guaranteed 100%.
Well, Professor, please, no strange opinion on women, and go stay straight on the.
Stay straight. Straight we have to stay when we see these beautiful women with these long legs and jet legs.
Professor, but jet legs and long legs, they are different things, but
fammi parlare, let me speak, because jet lag is very important, because when you come in New York, then you get rest, and even if they still give me hotel, that's a category, because I'm not still recognized it. It's not like Sorrento. When I work, everybody's like no kapil, agalan no kapil. They agalan o kapil.
But Professor, agalan, what is?
They put kapil, the hood, there sort of like ancient time.
Well, Professor, this is very interesting with these kind of ideas that you bring. So you mean that in Sorrento you have a lot of respect, but not even in New York?
Well, they don't know me, but after this conference, after this idea, and after the meaning that I will bring, the new ideas around the Vermeer, Botticelli, I will explain why this portrait is very famous, and why the artist Marigiano is really bringing new ideas, because nobody understands him. In Facebook, he has only one like, if he's like. It's really, we have to support this great artist.
Well, Professor, this is the first time that we hear this name. Please, can you explain what's going on with this artist and why it's becoming very important?
It's becoming very important, not because only it's coming from Naples, because originally even he's been in Holland with this experience, but he was doing something else, and we still don't understand what he did, because we don't have the right recording. But
please, Professor, don't polemize with this great artist that we are making now a new knowledge. Kennismaking, they say, no?
Kennismaking. Ma chi c'hai chi io comunque o portrait?
Which is the portrait, Professor? Why so important this collection? Why this painter is so important?
First of all, we have to talk about portrait. Portrait of Johan Vermeer, a girl with a pearl.
Professor, it's the girl with the pearl. It's ears, orecchino.
The girl with the pearl is very important because this artist is change the attitude and the colors becomes an in-out, contenuti, befatting. Well, Professor, this is very interesting, but this is easy for you because you are involved in this color, because this artist is taking your colors. I don't care, because as another great critic of art, they like, I wait, there's the one from the north that he likes when we are when we are we appreciate him, we talk always about him, no? And that's the other one from the south that said, I don't like when they make Sciorinano Lali. Well, Professor, we understand. So what you want to say? No, I agree with the one from the north, because I agree that this painter is with my my interview, and he's been very, very, very intelligent, because he's making a portrait with the ideas of Botticelli, he put inside the Vermeer. E perché Vermeer? Why Vermeer? Perché Vermeer fornisce time to get this really meaning of art. E o tempo fornì e mettere i colori normali, and to put these new ideas and this new meaning. Well, Professor, we didn't understand very much. Maybe we need some other more appointment to understand this, but this is very interesting. So the girl with earrings and the pearl, the girl with the whirl, it's very interesting, because Marigliano is a great artist and is becoming very famous, but even Naci Muliano, nobody put to like when it's a casa e si è fatto una panzi tag. Mo basta, Professor, what means una panzi tag? The stomach is full of tag, because nessuno pensa, e chi là mi sono 10.000 Facebook fans, ma nessuno vede. Professor, so we must help this great artist if we have a chance to see his work, because nobody knows what he's doing. This great artist is gotta be helped to get out from his house, because stiamo stancati, per esempio, in da casa che fa falegnamo il legno, il wood, and to understand that this is time for him to recognize him, and c'era pure una cosa sotto. Professor, we understand that this guy, this great artist, is coming from the same town where you're from. It's not the same town, so random neighbors are very close, but this is not the meaning. We must understand that we must help. Okay, Professor, thank you very much. We didn't still understand why Botticelli and Vermeer, but we accept your opinion, because we think that still you are a great art critic, and so please to the next appointment with some other news. Thank you very much, Professor. It's been a pleasure, and this time I wouldn't say greetings to your sister, ma I would send greetings to Marigliano. Arrivederci. Goodbye, Professor.